Hey, Ultimate Wellness Tribe. Today I am joined by Scott Minniear, CEO of NeuX Technologies, a pioneer in wellness, performance, and recovery innovation. Scott is the driving force behind the company's bold vision. NeuX isn't just building tools, it's setting a new standard for lifelong vitality. I'm so proud to have this cutting-edge technology as a sponsor and Scott himself as a speaker at our upcoming Ultimate Wellness Conference at Faena Forum in Miami Beach on September 26th through 28th. It's going to be a 3-day longevity conference with amazing curated selection of the most advanced biohacking and longevity technologies. And we are happy that NeuX joined us. So you will have opportunity to explore this technology at our amazing expo.
Well, thank you, Julie. Yes, NeuX, we have a very unique technology with our interactive neuromuscular stimulation. It is a type of electrical stimulation, but it's unique in that we are combining two different waveforms. Electrical stimulation devices are either direct current or alternating current. And we've blended the two together to where it has a whole body effect. You know, when we think about what bothers our body, we may think about joint pain, or we may think about poor sleep or stress levels. And so we think about what's bothering us at the moment. But in order to fix that, you have to look at the whole body. And with our technology, we're able to stimulate not only the physical part of the body and find and locate and fix what might be bothering us physically, but the nervous system and the brain have to be brought into that equation as well. And so our technology addresses all three of those and really works on the whole body to bring the whole body together in an optimal fashion.
NeuX stands apart from only tools for quick fix and makes this approach like more holistic, I should say.
We're often asked, why are we different than a TENS device? And so you can buy a TENS device, the kiosk at the mall for $50. And a TENS device is simply blocking the pain signal from wherever we feel the pain in our body, let's say the knee, reaching the brain. So it's designed for temporary pain relief. It's designed for somebody who may be coming out of surgery and they're going to heal in a couple of weeks, but they're going to be in pain. So they need a TENS device to get them through those 2 weeks. It's not doing anything curative. It's not fixing the problem. It's just temporary pain relief. So that's a TENS device over in one bucket. The other type of electrical stimulation is what is referred to as e-stim. And e-stim causes the contraction. So anybody that's been to the chiropractor or they've been through physical therapy, they probably have had, or an athlete has gone through this, where they'll be sitting in a chair or laying on a table and they'll put the electrodes around the joint and they'll turn it up and you'll see the muscles contracting and they'll sit there for 20 minutes and then they'll be done. You typically don't feel any different. I've been through it many, many times and you don't feel anything different afterwards. The problem with that is when there's any type of dysfunction from either blunt force or overuse or repetitive motion, something that's caused the dysfunction in the body, and all of a sudden we have joint pain, the muscles around the joint have already gone into a tightened state, maybe even spastic. And so they're already tight. If you're putting a stimulus in that's causing a concentric contraction, now you're trying to make them even tighter. And that's not good for those muscles. What's even worse is once we have some dysfunction in the body, there's already a disruption in the neural pathways, a messaging going from the brain through the nervous system to those muscles. Now, if I'm putting an outside stimulus into those muscles, causing an involuntary contraction, I'm only adding to that disruption because now I'm doing something to those muscles that the brain has nothing to do with. It's just watching, we're just watching those muscles contract. Our technology doesn't cause the contraction. What we're able to do is we can search on the body, find where the source of the problem is, where the true dysfunction is, and then we put a stimulus in that basically just adds to the signal coming from the brain. So if those muscles are in a spasm, the brain is sending a message to those muscles to relax and release. It's just their inhibition and the brain signal is not strong enough. So our signal actually enhances the brain signal and gets these muscles to relax and release and start to contract more effectively. So that's the big difference between us and eStim and TENS devices. So we search, and what we do is, again, we're putting an electrical stimulus into the body. And so we have a mapping applicator here that is connected to the device. And if somebody, and let's say I've got elbow pain, since you can't see my legs, we would actually take this and move it across the body. And what it's doing is there's a grounded electrode that we put in the lower part of the back. So the current's flowing from right here, up my arm, down my back to the other electrode. As long as it can travel through healthy tissue, you feel a consistent tingling sensation. As soon as it gets over an area where there's dysfunction, the tissue's tight, inflammation, it slows the signal down. There's an impedance or resistance to the stimulus, and the person feels a greater intensity. So as I'm moving this, the person will say on a scale of 1 to 10, oh, I feel a 2, I feel a 1, I feel a 2, I feel an 8. That's one of the reasons we call this interactive neuromuscular stimulation.
We know this, and you just mentioned brain map, and this is all body map.
Yes.
On school. Your device can be used at home, and it's pretty portable, not so big, and for everyone who wants to use it at home without professional supervision.
Yeah, it's sold over the counter, doesn't need a prescription to use it.
I'm sure that this technology will be of interest for many our guests at the upcoming Ultimate Wellness Conference at Faena Forum in Miami Beach on September 26th through 28th. During 3 days, our guests, they can explore over 30 selected technologies. There is some, I believe, discount with NeuX promo code if you applied at the checkout at our website, ultimatewellness.miami/forum, or find link in the description.
Thank you. Yes, fantastic. Honored to be part of the conference.